Welcome back to Real Estate Mindset. Today's video is going to be absolutely bonkers. Now, after months of ridicule, after months of hate on my channel and my comments, we finally, you guys have a second source now, a second source of data, this one being Redfin, that is now acknowledging price drops, negative equity growth. It's not much. Okay, it's not months, but finally the data is showing that we are past our peak and headed on the way down. Now, just how far will home value go and how strong will negative equity growth be? I think that really is going to depend on your metro area, but we're going to try to continuously unpack the data through various metro areas so that we can show you guys where the price drops really are. So today we're going to explore a Redfin article that's titled Housing Market Update. Prices begin to fall from record highs. Do you guys remember just 3 months ago, right? Just 3 months ago, my comment section was flooded with realtors that didn't know what they were talking about, that had really been triggered emotionally off of things that I was saying. For all of those realtors, I was right and you were wrong. Ha 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 ha. Now start taking care of your clients, because to be honest, it's actually not funny. It's freaking scary how many people, especially those people that have purchased in the last 7 months, how messed up they really are going to be because of your bad advice. And I'm not attacking my subscribers. If I just so happen to have one of those realtors or investors or home builders, remember the home builders, unbelievable with their comments. But you guys, again, this is our second source of data. Now, here's the thing. I know it's not much, okay? It's a small negative equity growth on average throughout the nation. It's not big, but it's a start, and it has to start somewhere. It has to break the trend that it was in, and it was skyrocketing. So the fact that we finally plateaued and are heading down, and we're not even past July yet, that's signs of things to come. And that tells you once again that this housing market was built based off of demand, not supply, because that is why the interest rates are doing such a good job at reversing the housing market from sellers to buyers market. So if you're like me on the sidelines, congratulations. We are about to win, so long as we have the preparation. And don't forget this, all of these things that I am saying and all the opinions I'm giving, I'm walking it out myself. Not only am I a realtor and a loan officer, I'm renting. So all of the things I'm saying, I'm doing myself. I'm showing you guys with my actions. But remember, you guys, I have to say this. I'm not a financial advisor, even if I want to be yours. I'm not. This is my personal YouTube channel. Yes, my bio: father, husband, renter, loan officer, realtor, instructor in real estate. But this is my personal YouTube channel. I try to get you guys so much content. I try to follow so much data to give to you guys. So please, for those efforts, like this video, please subscribe if you haven't, and do me a favor, take a couple seconds, shoot me a comment down below. But regardless, let's get started on this article right now. The article starts: inflation and high mortgage rates are taking a bite out of home buyers' budgets, leading to fewer sales and supply gains. The median sales price for U.S. homes came down 0.7% from its record-breaking June peak during the 4 weeks ending July 10th. Sellers' asking prices also came down 3% from their May peak, as the share of homes with price drops hit another new high. Home supply posted its first year-over-year increase since August 2019, as pending sales continue to slide. Y'all see all these trends? It's overwhelming now. We can clearly see the trajectory. These changes in the housing market can be attributed to buyers reaching their limit on cost, not just on homes and mortgages, but also food, transportation, and energy. Inflation and high mortgage rates are taking a bite out of homeowners' budgets. Fewer people are able to afford homes costing 50% more than just 2 years ago in some areas. So homes are beginning to pile up on the market. As a result, prices are starting to come down from their all-time highs. We expect this environment of reduced competition and declining home prices to continue for at least the next several months. You guys, this is absolutely huge because this is the first time that Redfin has said we expect home prices to continue to decline. Redfin just said that. So if they come out on their monthly report, if they come out and say that they expect equity growth this year, refer back to this because that would be a contradiction of what they're saying. Do y'all see that? But they have finally said, we expect values to go down. Cover your ears, realtors in denial and investors in denial. You don't want to hear this because it's reality. It's going to interfere with the imaginary land that you live in. You guys need to get out of the land of imagination and start helping people, right? You need to start talking about difficult things so that you can warn people. And here's the thing, if you're a realtor and you talk about difficult things and you warn people, guess what that does? You actually get trust. They trust you more, right? They trust you more because you're honest. Think about that. Sorry, realtors. Now, again, I believe 10% of realtors are absolute beasts. They're absolute gems. They earn every penny of what they make. It's just really hard to find those people. Let's continue on with this article right now. This is so cool. All right, so we're going to look at the leading indicators, you guys. This is a week-by-week breakdown. So the leading indicators for home buyer activity for the week ending July 14th, 30-year mortgage rates rose to 5.15%. This was down from the 2022 high of 5.81%, but up from 3.11 at the start of the year. So they're probably going to get back up past 5.81. I don't know that's going to happen this month. Probably the first week in August is what I'm thinking. Let's continue. Fewer people search for homes for sale on Google. Searches during the week ending July 9th were down 5% from a year earlier. The seasonally adjusted Redfin Homebuyer Demand Index, a measure of requests for home tours and other home buying services from Redfin agents, was down 18% year over year. Touring activity on July 10th was up 1% from the start of the year compared to a 23% increase at the same time last year. And I wouldn't read into that much, y'all, because these months are historically the hottest in the housing market. So there is bound to be some data that actually trended in the direction of a seller's market, but it's not a lot and it's weak and it's fleeting because, again, this is the most popular time of year to purchase. Mortgage purchase applications were down. This is brutal. I'm in mortgage. I can feel this personally in my own home, in my own bank account. Mortgage purchase applications were down 18% from a year earlier during the week ending July 8th, while the seasonally adjusted index was down 4% week over week. But here's what I really like right here, this last little bit of data. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. So I can't really zoom in, but this last bit of data is my favorite. The median home sales price was up 12% year over year to $393,449. This was down 0.7% from the peak during the 4-week period ending June 19th. A year ago, the median price rose 0.09% during the same period. So here's the beautiful thing. So 0.7% home prices down, but listing prices down 3%. But I'm going to pull up a colorful chart so at least we can see through a chart and through data that we are at the plateau and we're finally starting to head down. And again, this is the second company that is now saying this, that we're heading down. And there's going to be a lot more companies, you guys. And the reason that is you can't hide from the data, and the data is out. You can act stupid, but what will that do for you? That's not going to get you very far. So you have to acknowledge where these trends are going, right? And I didn't mean to call anyone stupid. I'm just saying I'm really frustrated with professionals that give bad advice for obvious reasons. It makes me absolutely sick to my stomach, right? Because we are licensed professionals. We owe it to people to be cautious. We owe it to people to be cautious. So I hate seeing people lie to other people to get a commission check. It drives me absolutely crazy. But there are some great realtors out there, I can guarantee you that. So I'm not knocking realtors in total, right? Because someone emailed me that, and I'm not saying all realtors are bad. I'm just saying the good ones treat right. That's my point. And keep them in your life because they're hard to find. Let's get back to this article right now. Okay, so here's the first chart by Redfin. This is the median sales price, okay? So you can see how it's kind of peaked here. But again, finally, y'all, we finally starting to see this trend downward. Now, this is a big deal because look at it. It has just been going up. Right. So finally we had to beat down the peak. We finally were beating it down. We're in historically popular months. So we're going into slower months. This is probably I expect this to plummet. Quite frankly, I want it to plummet and I hope it plummets for a long time. But thank God, and I'm going to zoom in, right? Because they made this really hard to see. It's trending downward. Finally, okay? Finally, you guys, this is absolutely refreshing news, especially for me, because I get very vulnerable when I predict things, because if I'm wrong, people can call me out. This is on video. Take a look at this next graph. So as you can see on this graph, this is the median asking price. And the median asking price, it's pretty clear that we can see that peak right here, followed by from here to here, it's trending downward, okay? But we want this trend to continue. Again, the only way that this trend reverses is if the Federal Reserve flip-flops, right? That is the only way. So the question is, really going to be is, when will we hit the bottom? What will the bottom be? And here's the thing, I'm not chasing the bottom, right? I want to, for me, the most important thing is that I can comfortably afford a house that I love and that I got a good deal on it. I don't need to time the bottom. Like I said, I just want to find something that I can afford, that I love. And I suggest the same thing for you. But if I were to guess on when the bottom is going to hit, I would say sometime in 2023. Now, that may change when I get more data. I just say 2023 because I am personally so freaked out by 2024, because I really don't believe our politicians. I really don't believe our administrations, whether Democrat or Republican. It's all a mess. We can't really trust anyone. It's kind of like, who's the lesser of two evils? Now, I have my political views, and I'm going to save that. But regardless, my point is I am terrified on what's going to happen in 2024, because I'm still shell-shocked from the last election. I still don't understand what happened. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. So I'm really, really worried. So I suspect if you're on the sidelines like I am, double down right now. Credit, no consumer debt, spending habits, save money, secure income, another source, get another source of income, get another job, right? The beautiful thing about being on the sidelines, you guys, is this is the perfect time to prepare. So don't be frustrated, and I get frustrated and impatient as well, but take it as an opportunity to improve your life and to educate yourself and to become a winner. Take it as a blessing that you're on the sidelines, just like me. And I walk this very thing that I'm advising, that I'm talking about. I'm walking this very thing. My actions should speak louder than my words. Now, other than that, you guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate you following my journey, even though it has just begun on YouTube in real estate. I really appreciate that. Now, if you guys are out there investing in real estate, I do wish you luck, and I hope you win.